that like... Is there like some... Does that make a noise when that ends? Because I could just see my macOS screen capture just absolutely blurring. That's good, guys. How's everyone doing? How's everybody doing? Let's get some yo's in the chat. I need to figure out if that makes a noise or not. Yeah, okay. My bad, guys. Makes a noise or not? Yeah, okay. My bad, guys. Wait, we need to hear this. Oh my. Oh lad, sorry. That is annoying, that. It's my bad about that, guys. There we go. We gotta fix that. Let me make a note of that before I forget. I'm very sorry about that. Just making sure you're awake. I'm getting one of those professionally done, so should completely erase all that anyway. The Germans. How to lose views. Factual statement. What's good, guys? I thought there is a bomb. Right. Okay. Sorry about that. Done. But we're looking at trades, right? The trades we're looking at today. 2 setups potentially, I think. Although USD Swiss francs probably invalidated itself. We were looking at this. We were looking at something like this, right? And gold. We have took a trade today. We took 2 trades today. One of them was a loss, which was this, right? The reason we lost this was because the 30-minute on our entry had no top wick. And I didn't realize. I thought it was just the 15. So when I took it, I was like, we've only got like literally 2 minutes left on the 15. So like, we're probably not going to go all the way up here. But when I realized it was the 30, I was like, oh, fuck. And this one was a nice little trade. I don't know why this is sideways. That's probably because of my monitor. I've got a vertical monitor. But yeah, you know, you can see how this went. We ended up closing here. We got wicked. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a wick right there that goes directly to my take profit, but doesn't take me out. But you can see how beautiful. I drew it here, and then it played itself, like it just went beautifully, and even continued up even further after that. But that's the 2 trades we took today. We're up. Technically, we're up 0.1, but you know, probably about break even, pretty much. Let's get the W bomb from the market. USD/JPY could be the move, but it's had quite a strong push up there. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to work our way through the 5 minute, look for an accumulation on the 5. If we can't see one, we might go down to the 1 minute and do the same thing. There you go, USD card. USD card, right? So we got an accumulation on USD card, so this is going to be the thing we're looking at. Okay, right, before we do anything, we need structure. Like, my live streams are usually a total mess. We just dance around looking at everything. First things first, check the news. No news. We're good to go. Next thing, search for a pair to trade. We've found one. We've seen an accumulation. We just need to check the bias. So what's the bias here? the bias is bullish, technically. But we zoom in, and we see we took out this high right here, which means we need a retracement on a lower time frame, which we got. So the bias is bullish. Yep, bullish bias here, right? What's the 1 hour say? The 1 hour has inversed this and needs to continue down to take out these lows right here. Okay, so this could be the move here. This could be the move. So we're accumulating right now on the 5. We push down, do something like this. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to put a tag on here so I can remember that that's a potential setup. This is the trade we're going to be looking at now. Take out these lows, then we're bullish on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Right, that's the goal. Let's also set an alert here. I need a smash trade. I need a smash trade as well. GBP USD, nothing here. USD Swiss franc could still potentially get a setup, right? We're still accumulating. This is like not a vertical one, you know. Don't get confused and think that this is the only accumulation you can see. These are the best ones, but this is also one, right? All we need is a push up and something like this, right? But something tells me if USD CAD wants to go down, USD Swiss franc will probably also go down. So we'll get one of these setups. That's the hopes. We're not going to take both of them, but we should get one of them, because USD CAD either doesn't go down and go up and it goes up, which means USD Swiss franc goes up, which means this gets took, which means we could potentially get an IFG situation, or USD CAD goes down, which means USD Swiss franc goes down, which means you don't get a setup on here, but we do get one on here, right? So one of these should work. USD JPY, no, we're just going to ignore that. GBP CAD, ignoring that one. EU, Bitcoin maybe, but no. Gold, potentially. If if we validate this, we're gonna get rid of that. If we validate this, we could, but we'd have to manage at the top half of this imbalance right here. If we validate this in 4 minutes, but it would look something along these lines. Right, we've already mitigated this imbalance, so we don't need to have this here really. So this would be the focus, right? We're going to set another alert up here as well, and we're also going to put a blue thing on this. And that's pretty much it. We're going to leave it there. EG, EJ, and AJ. Fuck all here. So these are our best setups at the moment. We've got USD CAD, which is my favorite. We got USD Swiss franc, which is my second favorite, and gold, which is my third favorite. Simple as that. DXY has a double top. Okay. This goes up. That's good for us, I guess. If we get a setup on USD CAD, right? With the DXY having a double top, once we take this out, we can then look for a move down. So it's bullish right now, which means these two are technically bullish right now. So USD Swiss franc then would technically be the best trade because it would align perfectly with the DXY. And gold would also align with it, but we haven't even validated this, and it looks like we're going to invalidate it. What about GJ? There's nothing on GJ, I don't think. No, not worth trading. How do you decide if it's valid? Well, if it's still being formed, then we need to wait for it to be formed for it to be valid. Like this is now invalid because it hadn't actually formed, right? So now we need to go back up here, which makes the risk to reward ratio not even worth it. Because if we inverse this one, you know, not worth it. Although we could just target this high and probably make it slightly worth it, but then we'd have to hold all the way up. Certain alert. So how do you decide if it's valid? 2 ways. If it hasn't formed yet, you just wait for it to form. If it has formed, if it's valid, it either hasn't been mitigated yet or it's just been disrespected. If it's been mitigated weeks ago, ignore it. It's invalid. USD Swiss franc going down. USD CAD going down. We'd want DXY to take these highs first then. Which means we want this to be bullish first. EU, I don't think there's anything on EU. I think we just checked that. I mean, you could argue. I mean, you could. We'll validate it properly. We're about to validate this imbalance. We'll we'll check it again if we do actually end up getting an IFEG. We're not wasting our time on something if we're not going to get the IFEG, even though that's what we're doing right now on USD CAD. But gold's pushing up. Alright. We could trade this. Although it just took a high. We could trade this. Which would then give us a 1.8. But we'd managed to trade here. 0.4, 0.5. Move to break even here, maybe. Take half here. Let the rest run. That could be the move. Where's the 15 though? Yeah, so we could just... This has got to be mitigated anyway. We could take this. We could take this. Let's see. USD CAD almost taken, which means the DXY still needs to go up though. It's not actual double relative equal highs. We still need to form a fair value gap here anyway. We haven't even had an expansion candle. We haven't even had an expansion candle yet. They're good. They're probably one of the most reliable at the moment. But you want to be careful with like big firms, unless they're very strict. Like one of one funding, right? I was and am with them. But there was a lot of shit like January. Like they were the best, they were the biggest for two reasons. Best payouts, and also TJR affiliation, right? They didn't have strict rules though. It was very easy to pass. So you want to, that's why they're kind of messing around now, because they're so easy to pass and viral that everyone goes to them. All the traders go to them. Milk them because it's so easy to make profits from them. And then they just go bankrupt. Look at EU. Yeah, I've set an alert here, so we'll get pinged anyway. But yeah, with fivers, you want to make sure that they're strict or expensive or both. If they're both, that's great. Like Apex, they're futures. They're very cheap, but they're very, very strict. Like one of the guys I work with got funded with those, but the payout rule is crazy. Like on a 300k account, you've got to make 2.5% plus $100, and then you get paid out anything over that. So on a 300k account, you've got to make 7.6k first, and then let's say you make 8k, you can only withdraw 400. And there's also limits on how much you can withdraw. Like Funded X Calm, I'm no experience with them, so I can't really vouch. But if you know, I think at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like, they're definitely going to pay you out. Like, as long as they've paid people out, it's fine. But when you're looking for like at the start of your journey, it doesn't really matter. But when you're looking for someone to kind of get funded with and just kind of stay funded with, then you need to look at that kind of thing. But if you're using them as like a stepping stone, it doesn't really matter too much. But as long as they're either expensive or very strict and not the most famous, you will be fine. Why not checking GBP JPY? Because it's had a massive move already. We're not going to try and look and get another one. We still need an expansion candle on USD CAD. We could take this, you know, guys. We could take this. We've got to manage the trade here, though. So we just have to force a break even. Right. Okay. Right, I'm in. Same. I'm in. We're going to have to manage like right here though. Just going to have to force a break even right here. Like that. Okay. Take profit. Excuse me. And this is the last trade I can take all day, by the way. Any more than this breaks my plan. So this is the last trade. Unless we get like a dodgy break even, then I won't take it. Then I'll take another one, but you know. Right. We've got to force a break even when we tap up to this area. We've got to force a break even. Right? So it's not too dodgy. It's just it could end up playing out or whatever. But even if it does play out, the risk to order ratio is too high, too low. So let's just journal this before we forget. Final trade of the day, remember? The final trade of the day. We can't take another one after this. So this could be a really quick stream. 1.9. So, if the 15, so we were originally looking at the 15, but if that gets a valid setup, then the R would be too low. So we went, but we know price has to come back to the fair value gap it formed. So we get in on a 5-min IFEG, managing strictly at the 15-min fair value gap. And that is very ugly looking. Right. I'm going to have this ready to copy and paste the second we reach this level, right? It's ready to just click modify. The second we take that liquidity and tap into the middle of that fair value gap, that's true actually. This has got to be a banger. Come on, let's go to the 15. It's got to mitigate this. All right. Whilst we wait, if this is a manipulation, I'm not looking to catch a massive distribution. Like, it could be a higher time frame AMD, but it's not worth it for me because it's a Friday anyway. Right. I would say let's play Geoguessr, but we kind of got to be on the ball a little bit here. What I'm going to say is, guys, get your entry number in. Get your entry number in your MetaTrader, right? Get it as your stop loss. Get it as your stop loss. And just get it, and then close off the app. Ready to just click modify, right? Got to be on the ball a bit here. Same, I think. The last gold trade we took hit full TP. Looks like we're en route. Come on. Because it took lows and it's respecting a higher time frame fair value gap as well. Plus it's just gold, it's always bullish. Tell you what, get it ready there. We're going to play some Geoguessr. We're going to play some fucking Geoguessr, alright? You should have your alert there. You should have your ready to modify trade. Just waiting to mitigate that 15 fair value gap. And we're going to chill. We'll check on it in like 5 minutes, right? Right, we can move on this one. But let's have a little game of Geoguessr, why not? Denmark. Is this like Russia or something? Well, it's clearly not Russia. It's America. But I don't know what that is. That word. Oh, is it UK? No, this is Finland. Finland? Big yeah, it's defo America. I just seen a right, America. Why is that a place? It's like Wyoming. Or like this area. New York. Shit, we gotta do it. Oh yes. What a shot. How are we supposed to get this? This looks very weird. Why is this house just in the middle of nowhere? And why does it look so run down? Gold dropping? Oh shit. Dickhead. Got me. You got me, Alex. We need to mitigate this fair value gap. We need to mitigate this. It needs to be mitigated, right? So we're good. We're good. Like, we know that this is going to ultimately play out to be break even because we've got to mitigate it. So where is this? It's a barn. How are we supposed to get this, right? Guess in Bulgaria. Oh. No way you would think that that is Venice. Right, easy one. This is easy. Could not get easier than this. Oh, for fuck's sake. At least it's moving. At least it's not consolidating like yesterday's trade. Don Moore. Uzbekistan. Because we can figure out if that's red or blue, we can kind of have a better guess of what state it will be. They definitely voted Trump. Gotta be Texas. Never mind. Right, fuck this off. It's too hectic for this right now. Too hectic for this right now. Fuck that off. Fuck Geoguessr off. Fucking Geoguessr off here, guys. I'm too tired. Going back to TradingView. Let's see how this plays out. I'm still ready to go break even the second it taps it. You're a cad. Right. Come on. Mitigate this 15. Where's Sabangush? Is Sabangush here? Is Sabangush here? We need Sabangush. Do you reckon if we count to 5 it will spawn him? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You hear, Sabangush? Come on. He is here. He's making it go up for us. Come on. Who's Sabangush? He's the guy who told us that if we count to 5, it'll move price for us. This was yesterday, I think. Right. Stops are going to go here, I think. Although this isn't fully mitigated, so we can't really... Would be halving our risk. Wow. I'm definitely halving my risk after that. Stops are going below that low now. What's going on? Forgetting your strat? Nah. It's just the same thing. It's all the same. Like if this needs to come up here, right? It's all the same. Oh shit. I know what you're on about. Boom amount of gold with small profit. I think we got to do it. I think we got to do it. Shit, it was the wrong way. Yeah, I know. I was a bit slow there. Five-day win. Nice work, man. Right. 0.5% in, which isn't too bad. We got the magnet out. We need a push up. We need to mitigate this, right? We need to mitigate it. It needs to be mitigated. Like it's not a maybe chance. It needs to be fucking mitigated. Abby, I can help you, Mark. EU. Yeah. There's no valid entry, though. Realistically. Come on. Come on. Come on. We just took all that fucking liquidity. Respect that imbalance like a good boy. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Is 1 minute fair value up just as meaningful as a 15? No, not really. But it kind of translates through in a way. Like if we inverse this, we would take the 1 minute lows, but... Okay, come on. Just give us the break even, that's all I ask. The magnet is working. Definitely not the strategy, it's the magnet. Right, come on. Ready? We got to do the actual procedure though. It's losing a bit of strength. Zoom. 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 Entering Glizzy overdrive. See? Look at that. Absolute masterclass. Absolute masterclass. All this for a risky break-even trade. Not worth it at all. It is not worth it at all. But I'm not pulling out the hammer. Not like last time. Not what happened last time. Pull out the hammer. Not what happened. Not after what happened last time. Come on. Come on. Don't know why I'm hoping. Right. 110% win rate. Facts. That is facts. 0 cap detected. Right. Ready to go break even. How many charts do you analyze? Like 10. Exactly, Larry. This has happened all week. I've had 1 trade lose, 2 trade wins, 2 trades win, what the fuck is going on? 2 trades have won, 1 trade has lost, and all the other setups have either been shit like this, or we get the move without actually getting a valid entry. This week it has been ass. Like, it happened this morning on GJ. In the private Discord, we were looking at a trade, but it just shot straight down. Like, we got everything right, we just didn't get an entry for it. Absolute shit show this week, man. Come on. We're going to do some desperate things. Desperate times call for desperate measures. What the fuck is going on? I'm too tired. I'm really sorry, guys. Cannot fucking speak properly. Barry's distracted me with thoughts about my own hammer. Can't stop thinking about it. If we inverse this, I'm going to get out the trade. That's that, right? If we inverse that, I'm out the trade. Soft break even. This has been ass. Ugh. This happened yesterday as well. The exact same thing. Basically, just chopped round the whole time. Like, I get it. Like, if we're wrong, okay, I get it, right? We're wrong. But we're not wrong. Like, we're just going sideways. Right, I'm out. Wait. Ooh. A technical close. Right, okay. We're not out yet. Because we haven't set stops anywhere. It's not set in stone. We're waiting for an inversion. If this continues down, we close the trade. I was literally just about to close it, but then it just pushed up. This is fucking... this is horrendous. This is a very bad example of how my strategy works. It's been awful. If you want to see actual trades, just look in the journal. You'll see proper trades. It's in the link in the description. Right, okay. This is probably us out now. Okay. Basically break even, 0.1% loss. 0.1. Well, I'll math it up, but it's basically that. Probably even a bit less. Let's get rid of that. Awful. So with your bias for any pair, are you basing it on having a retracement? I'm basing it on stable price action, which we get like 80% of the time. So like, if we take a high, I'm waiting for that retracement because we never just go straight up. If we take out a low, I'm waiting for that retracement because we never go straight down, right? But yeah. I think. Also, what I want to say, very, very quickly, right, is I don't know if I can show you this properly because it is technically confidential. But I think I can show you this. So I'm getting a proper psychologist to do a psychology module for the course. So if you struggle with your psychology, this is perfect for you. I want to blur out the price. Actually, we can do this, I think, right? This guy has taught in university for behavioral finance, 10 years experience. Taught university courses in behavioral finance, focusing on how emotions, biases, and habits influence high-stakes decisions. In 2022, my course won the best award at the Faculty of Economics, University of Frankfurt. This project is a perfect fit for my expertise in behavioral economics and habit formation. I'd be excited to help your traders develop the emotional awareness, mental routines, and self-discipline needed to perform consistently, especially in the high-pressure environments where it matters most. Guys, this is gonna be so fucking sick, you know. I can't name another trader doing what I do who has a psychology module. I cannot name another I don't know another one who has a psychology module made by a real psychologist. Like, this is going to be absolutely insane. It's going to be absolutely insane. Like, I'm bridging the gap. Like, this is going to be insane. Like, literally, he knows exactly what he's talking about. But not only that, I'm going to be collecting what I struggled with, what other people in the course struggled with, so we can ask them questions, right? And I'm probably also going to get them on like a group call. I'm going to get them on a group call for the course members, right? To do like a course call or whatever the shit, right? A proper group call. But this is going to be absolutely insane. It's set in stone, right? He's doing it. It's going to be done by the 5th of May, right? I've set the investment aside. We've been talking about this for months. And not only that, but if I pull up Fiverr, we're in the early stages of this. It's going to take at least another month. But if I pull up Fiverr, right, we're getting like a proper dashboard hub for anyone who uses Notion. We're getting like a proper hub for this, right? This is just early stages, but it's going to look something along these lines, right? Early stages, but you know, it's going to have everything. So we're also getting a proper fitness coach who does like holistic stuff with organic, like proper, you know, autistic level type of fitness, down to the nitty gritty. We're going to be getting him in to basically do another module on how to balance health and trading, not just become a massive bodybuilder, but actually balance health and trading, right? This is going to be absolutely insane. Like, and we're getting a dashboard built, right, for like fitness, psychology toolkit, a resources library. So every single book that I've read, like even as simple as like this one, which was one of the first I ever read. You know, we got NLP, Deep Work, Hidden Genius, like this one here, Deep Work, Atomic Habits, that one as well, by James Clear. I got this here. These were like the first books I read. I've just been rereading them. But there's going to be free PDF links in there, linking you to all these books, where you don't buy them, you download them for free. It's going to have the journal in it, the backtesting journal, a self-reflection tool. It's going to have ChatGPT prompts. So like how to figure shit out. Like, for example, let's say you don't know why you're losing trades. I give you the perfect prompt to use to figure out how to fix your trades by either asking me or ChatGPT. That type of shit for every single issue you can possibly imagine. It's all going to be in here. It's going to be absolutely insane. Like, fitness module by a real fitness coach. Notion dashboard like this. Like a main hub for you to do everything in. From to-do lists, to goals, to trading, to fitness, to psychology. A proper psychology module by a proper psychologist. Not only are they a psychologist, but they actually... their like main thing is behavioral finance. Like, you can't get any more niche than that for trading. Like, this is the most perfect relationship ever, the most perfect match made in heaven, right? That's all coming. This month, end of May, we're going to have all 3 of those things in. I'm doing my own updates, right? We're adding a bunch of my own updates, like, you know, actual videos and by me and stuff like that, obviously, all the time. But more recently, we're going to be doing it all throughout next month. So May, the month of May, it's going to be the most changes you can imagine. Price, I hate to sell it, right? But this is fucking amazing. Like, you are missing out. Even if you don't even want to, like, even if you don't want to trade my strategy, I'm sure you struggle with psychology. I am the only guy in this entire space that I know of that sells a site, like an actual psychology module by a real psychologist that's like is the expertise or whatever the fuck the word is in behavioral finance. But yeah, it's mad. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. Can't wait. The price is as cheap as it will ever be. Hate to plug it. I hate to, but it's like I'm doing you a favor. You know what I mean? Like this it's gonna be amazing. Like, I'm gonna learn shit. The worst thing for psychology is gold. That is facts. Look at the state of that. IFUG on Euro. I've hit my trade limit, guys. I'm not trading more today, or I'm breaking my plan. I've done 3 trades today. 1 loss, 1 win, 1 break even. Technically, we are just completely break even today. Been a bit of a messy day. Messy week, in fact, as well. I think the first trade we took was this one. We've had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 trading days. We've made, how much have we made? 1.7%, 1.6% for the week. Not bad. Can't really complain. But yeah, I thought I'd let you guys know. The course is as cheap as it will ever be. It's only going to get more expensive. We're not doing sales anymore, right? They're gone. Completely gone. They're not a thing anymore, right? They're a thing of the past. All you need to do now is just join. Like, it's literally going to be crazy. Like, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I love doing this. And I've said this numerous times. Every penny I make from this just gets reinvested back. I took like a little amount out, brutally honest, to go like, shopping and shit. But 90%, that was once. I can show you my business bank account for this specific thing. Everything else just goes back into it. Literally everything else. So, you're just making it better for yourself when you join. It's that simple. Anyway, enough plugging that. I don't want to plug it too much because I'm not that type of person, right? But literally, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I'm so excited for May. It's gonna be so sick. I'm gonna be moving house, getting a new car. Everything's gonna be fucking sick. This course is gonna be absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. Like, it's gonna be sick, man. Like, but that's it for me. Honestly, I hope you have a good weekend. I'll see you all on Monday for the same thing, right? Catch a few wins. Hopefully, come back from this smelly week. We're still up, but, can do better. So, that's it for me. If you want to learn how to trade like me, you know exactly where to go. But I'll see you all on Monday. Have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for your time.